And Woody likes the crooked cock.
Mile run is not that long, right? Even a regular, I don't want to call myself, let's say unfit. Even an unfit person like me can get to a mile without stopping in no time at all. The end of the first week, or maybe even the start.
Oh, even before that, yeah,
right. I might even start running a mile-ish, and but I think at the end of 30 days, I might glide through it. Right, I might throw in some longer ones. I don't know. I'm excited to see what it does to me, and I want to make like a little video montage. Like here I am on day 1, laying in the grass, and then all right, now I'm on day 9. I got a thing going. Day 22, I'm gliding. Like, let's see how it plays out, or maybe it doesn't work out that well. Well, I don't know.
No, it will. I'm a fucking terrible runner. I could run a mile right now nonstop. Like, it wouldn't be a pretty mile. It would probably be like 8.5 minutes or something like that, but I could do it. Actually, I don't even know. I haven't run a mile in so long. I know 8.5 minutes is a long time to run a mile. I always think of like 6s as good.
Right? I think 8.5 minutes I would be pretty proud of that if that's what I hit. And that would be like a track mile. The mile that I have planned out, like starting at my driveway, is a little hilly, and that'll add to it quite a bit for me. Well, I suck at running. Even the most fit old school version of me didn't run as well as you'd think he might. And then the current version of me just sucks at running. So we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to start soon.
You and I have a similar body type, probably a little different, but just big upper bodies, boxy, big wide torsos, and then
good birthing hips.
I have. I don't know about my birthing hips, but
I think I've got nice birthing hips. That's why that girl made fun of me at 13 doing this shit.
Oh, what a bitch! And you still remember at 13.
The one that the slap story. You've surely heard it. Yeah. She'd do this to me. Like I got good birthing hips.
What a fucking cunt. I bet she's fat now and unhappy. So it's
she's super hot. We have friends in common on Facebook. Damn. I mean, hot for 46, but yeah, she held up well.
Yeah. Well, what do you do 5x5 overhead, or do you do something else?
I literally just do 3 sets of 10 or something. I've upped my weight and lowered my reps a little bit because when I start a new exercise, I do like a stupid low weight and I do 3 sets of 12. And I'm really learning form and sort of breaking in the muscles. And then as I think that I'm getting good enough not to hurt myself, I'll raise the weight and lower the reps.
That's what they say to do. Yeah.
Oh,
I think they're putting in Robert Downey Jr. for an Oscar, man.
For what?
Really? For Endgame?
Yeah. Oh. I think it seemed like they didn't want to do it. Disney wasn't. The article says Disney is submitting the Avengers. Oh, I misread that because it was like a shortened URL. Disney is submitting the Avengers Endgame cast for an Oscar consideration. Best Supporting Actor, and they're basically all of them. Everybody from Robert Downey Jr. to Don Cheadle. They're submitting everyone now that I look at it. So it was Scorsese, right, who said that the Marvel movies weren't cinema? He did.
That to me is the ultimate okay boomer. Like, if you're not making movies in the style of Taxi Driver like I did in the 70s, it's not really even a movie. That's a TV show or something. I don't know. Okay, boomer.
So the way I see it, the Marvel movies are popcorn movies. When you start talking about what a good movie is, I think you need to. I think that's too. You're giving too much. It's too much of a blank statement. So like when we talked about movies earlier, you interpreted that as which movies do you like a lot? Which movies affected you a lot? And you gave excellent answers because they were honest answers. Like when I the move for me, I'm thinking I took it as what are the greatest films ever created by people, and that's what I gave. And they are some of my favorite films, but I also like some popcorn movies, man. I really love Super Troopers. I like Dumb and Dumber. I don't put them up as the greatest movies of all time, but I think there's a lot of roles and a lot of movies that don't get any Oscar consideration, and it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit that you never see horror movies up there.
Yeah, that's true. I don't even follow the Oscars, and I know that meme.
I thought that that first Conjuring movie, I thought that should have been nominated for something, sound design or fucking special effects or maybe not an acting performance, maybe just best movie. It was amazing. I don't remember what won that year. Probably something much better. recently that movie about the girl fucking the fish man won.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that, but I
Right?
do remember
Yeah.
that. But
I heard that was very dumb.
to me, like I wonder if Scorsese's watched enough of these movies to have an informed opinion. Like I think there's a chance he hasn't.
Yeah.
And when I think of in Endgame, for example, I don't look at the special effects. I look at the special effects just supporting a story. When Captain America got that hammer, sure, it looked like a real hammer flew through the air, and like that's great, but it wasn't the effect of it that got me. It was what it did to the storyline that got me. When Robert Downey Jr. did his thing at the very end, it wasn't the look of the glove that got me. It was what the character did and the completion of his arc. That's cinema to me.
Yeah, I
pick the ones I
look at them differently. I don't think it was the best movie of the year. I think it's a popcorn movie. I enjoyed it.
Which
I liked
one
it
do
a
you
lot.
think might be the best movie? Can you name a better one? Maybe Joker for you. Maybe you like Joker more.
I didn't watch a lot of movies this year. But I would have to really think about it and sit down and do some thinking. Joker's really high up there for me.
There was Tarantino did a movie and I didn't watch it. Do you remember the name?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I was locked up when that came out, so I'm waiting on that to come out on Blu-ray so I can watch it then.
It can't be as bad as Hateful Eight. I was looking forward to Hateful Eight, and that was just not.
I think I like that more than you. I think I saw it twice.
It's 30 minutes too long.
Very much, yeah.
It's 30 minutes too long, and there were some choices that I thought weren't great storytelling wise. That may be the first movie. The girl who has been editing for him like forever. I think maybe she passed away and she wasn't part of the editing process for that movie. And you're gonna get into some film nerd stuff here, but there's a part where they do the flashback and they reveal that that one character is down below the floorboards, and it really takes away from it's not necessary because right after that he's into the story. Like they should have just revealed him rather than using that whole flashback scene. It's about 30 minutes too long. I really like the whole Domergue storyline. I thought she did a wonderful job. She looks so nasty and she's so uncouth and spitting that blood and like taking a punch like a fucking champ. It's great. I thought Kurt Russell's character was very good. Sam Jackson's whole story about mouth raping that guy's son, great, powerful. But then it kind of lagged in other parts. I thought Christoph Waltz would have done a better job in the role of the British character.
I can't tell them apart.
Yeah, they look a lot alike. I mean, you could tell he was like doing his best Christoph Waltz impression. His name's escaping right now, but he's been in a lot of Tarantino movies. He was in the opening scene for